Let's explore the powerful History API in JavaScript. This API enables dynamic navigation control and state management in modern web applications. The History API allows you to manipulate the browser history and the URL without causing a full-page reload. It provides methods to add, modify, and navigate through the history entries. This helps in maintaining the user's navigation state within single-page applications. It is a part of the HTML5 specification for building modern web applications. Here are some of the basic History API methods. The pushState method allows you to add a state to the history. The replaceState method helps replace the current state, and back and forward can navigate through the history. The history.pushState method adds a new state to the browser's history. It takes three parameters: state, which is a JavaScript object containing state data; title, which is currently ignored by browsers, so an empty string is recommended; and URL, which is the new URL to display in the address bar. For example, you can create a page state object with a user ID, a view, and data, and then use history.pushState to add this state with a specified URL, such as /user/profile. The history.replaceState method updates the current history entry instead of creating a new one. This is useful for updating state without affecting the back and forward navigation. It is ideal for refining the current state without creating new navigation history. It uses the same parameters as pushState, but with a different behavior in the history stack. For example, we can have a current state with a page set to search and an empty query. Then we can update the query and use replaceState to update the history and URL. The popstate event is triggered when the user navigates through history, such as by using the browser's back or forward buttons, or by using the history.back, history.forward, or history.go methods. When a popstate event occurs, you can access the saved state from the event object, and then update the user interface based on that state. You should add an event listener to the window object to listen for the popstate event. When using the History API, always validate and sanitize URLs before using them with pushState or replaceState. Be cautious with state data because it may contain sensitive information. Also, consider the implications of the same origin policy. Implement proper cross-site request forgery, that is CSRF protection for state changes. As a security best practice, you should create a function that sanitizes the URL and validates the state data before attempting to update the history. The History API is used for managing route changes and state in modern single-page applications, without causing a full-page reload. It is also helpful in preserving form data between steps in multi-step forms, while maintaining navigation history. It is used for maintaining search parameters and filters in the URL, which allows for shareable links. For example, a router class can use the pushState method to save navigation state when a user navigates to a new path. When using the History API, keep state objects small and serializable to avoid performance issues. Maintain clean RESTful URLs that reflect the application's state. Always implement fallbacks for browsers that might have JavaScript disabled or limited support for the History API. The History API is well supported across all modern browsers such as Chrome 5+, Firefox 4+, Edge 12+, and Safari 5+. Always test for feature availability before using advanced features. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.